This week on Pump It Up, America's roughest hip-hop video show. Short dogs in the house. That's right, D gets some tall tales from Too Short, the rapper with dual personalities. Plus, on the mic, you put together jazz and rap, and you get the up-and-coming Gang Starr. And of course, all the funkiest videos include. He's one of the big boys now.
What you're looking at is the Watts Towers right here in Watts, a symbol of inner city life. Symbols such as that probably inspired my man Too Short to write his latest single, In the Ghetto. Now, as you can see, Too Short is not that short. How tall are you, man?
About 5'7".
About 5'7". We gotta find out how you got a name like Too Short. Anyway, you kind of switched up on us, because if y'all heard the first album, you know what time it is. This man is raw. All those lyrics were raw. Now you came back and you wrote a socially conscious song, In the Ghetto. In the Ghetto. We got...
I had to come back so I can get some radio play.
Oh, no. We got to talk about all of that now. He's known as an Oakland rapper, but you grew up in L.A. Yeah, we're going to find out all your background right here. We're going to expose you, Too Short, right here on Pump It Up. But first, kick it to a video.
Check out I Ain't Trippin', my second video on Pump It Up.
DJ Premier, this is my man the Guru, Keithy E, and with Gang Starr. We want you to check out some more videos and stay tuned to Pump It Up.
The new mouth, it's a healthy mouth, a clean, healthy, close-up mouth. Close-up gives you the cavity-fighting protection of fluoride and the extra protection of real mouth rinse. It's a toothpaste and mouth rinse in one. For a healthy mouth, a new mouth, a close-up mouth.
The Martians are coming! Yes, and Mario is your only hope. Team up with him in Super Mario Land. Guide him on the Nintendo Game Boy. Challenge the mysteries and terrors of ancient Egypt. Battle all the horrors of the deep. Master lots of weird worlds to give Mario a happy ending and make your world a better place. Super Mario Land and other exciting games for Game Boy. Nintendo. Now you're playing with power. Portable power.
If you party, your baby parties with you. So if you drink now when you're pregnant, it's just like feeding your baby liquor. Or if you smoke now, it's just like feeding your baby cigarettes. Or if you get high now, it's just like feeding your baby drugs. So if you're pregnant, think of your baby. Please don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. Shouldn't your baby grow up healthy and dance like you? If it goes in you, it goes in your baby.
The Carrington's dynasty has fallen, and now the blue-collar American family is taking over.
Well, I wouldn't mind nurturing a brew right now.
On the next Entertainment Tonight, you'll get the inside story on how the success of shows like Roseanne have brought middle-class America back to the airwaves.
The comedy that comes out of this piece is reality.
The rich and powerful once ruled prime time, but the TV trend of the 90s may be a working-class revolution. The inside stories this weekend on Entertainment Tonight.
Saturday at 11:30 on KITV4.
With Too Short and Sister D right here on Pump It Up, still hanging out in front of this little mural right here of Cecil Ferguson, painted by this guy named Richard Wyatt. You know, this is all part of the whole Watts Art Center right here in Watts. Talking to my man Too Short.
What's going on?
What's going on? We got to find out about your whole past here now, because I thought you were originally from Oakland, but you are from L.A.
So you want to know my L.A. history, huh?
L.A. history, come on now.
Well, I used to live on 80th and Normandy, right around the corner from Pepperdine, which is not there anymore. I'm like, what happened to the school?
Oh, no. You ever ride through the neighborhood sometimes when you're down here?
Oh, yeah. My whole family lives here. I have, all my cousins live in Los Angeles or in New Orleans. So I come down here periodically just to visit my father, my aunties, Lansing Vance, you know.
So what made you decide to move to Oakland?
Well, my mother works for the IRS, and when I was in, I think, 9th grade, she moved to L.A. I stuck it out for that. She moved to Oakland, I mean. I stuck it out for that year and stayed with my father and moved up there the following year, so.
What did you like better at first, Oakland or L.A.?
Well, when I got to Oakland, life up there, it doesn't move like down here, so I missed it for a while, but I got used to it after a few years. That's why I started rapping, so that's why I kind of dedicate my rap to Oakland, because I got it from Oakland. But I'm from L.A., you know.
Yeah. So what kind of kid were you? the
I
school?
was a little square.
You was a little square?
Well, we all used to be little squares. Everybody, you know. I see a lot of my old homies out here, too. You know, I used to go to Catholic school up there on Imperial and Normandy, St. Francis.
Wait a minute, Catholic school, you? Hold up. We gotta talk about that. Get into this video about main source, looking through the front door. We gotta talk about this Catholic school.
Every night, now that's not kosher. I reminisce with bliss of when we was closer and wake up to be greeted by an argument again. You act like a 10, so immature. I try to concentrate on the cure and keep looking at the front door, thinking if I were to evacuate, you'd probably be straighter than straight and wouldn't have so much hate. Cause you don't know the pain I feel when I see you smiling. And when I roll up, you start wilding. So I front like everything's hunky-dory. But it's a whole different story. You don't like the fact that I'm me. I don't put on a show when it comes time for you to have company. And your friends don't understand your choice of man. They speak proper while my speech is from a garbage can. But regardless, you shouldn't have to be so raw. I'm looking at the front door. I'm looking at the front door. Baby, I'm looking at the front door. I'm looking at the front door. And when you're with your friends, I glide to the side until the spotlight is mine and never sabotage a good time. But when they're not around, the fights commence. I'm the one you're against, and it doesn't make sense. Cause I'm the one that you claim to love for life. But all I get is gray hairs and strife, and I can play some old stuck-up rapper role and get foul every time you lose control. But that's not my order of operations, so I should win an award for lots of patience. Cause that's all a fella can have with the girl who's shooting up his world like Shav. And I don't think that I can take it anymore. I'm looking at the front door. 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 Always tell me how I'm lucky to possess the best looking girl in the whole U.S. But every time you scream, you blow your finesse, trying to diss the professor. Or 24 hours of acting sore. Sometimes I wish you'd come down with lockjaw, so I don't have to take in the breaking. You treat me like a burnt piece of bacon. It seems like just 2 years back when we were bonded and not pierced. But now I keep itching the jet, sitting in a chair just to stare, set to sprint. Yo, sweetheart, you better take a hint. I say it now like I said it before. I'm looking at the front door. I'm looking at the front door. I'm looking at the front door. I'm looking at the front door.
Catholic school. Now, I cannot imagine you in Catholic school. Tell me, what was that all about?
You know, I wasn't always short, dog. I used to be a little tired, short, the little shortest guy in all the classes. So always sat in the front row. You know, that's my background. You know, I didn't get wild.
You didn't get corrupt and wild until when?
You gotta get out the house and jump over the fence and run out the back window and go out in the streets and act bad.
What was her name? Never mind.
What was her name?
Anyway, get into this video, y'all, by the DOC Mind Blower. We'll be back with Too Short.
This is it, y'all. This is it, y'all. This is it, y'all. This is it, y'all. Shorty it, y'all.
Something for the brethren with intellect to truly understand it. It's like a message from the one who's getting candid. Making a mark on the strength with rhyme ain't like nothing. When you're pumping, something that's bumping, did it. Cause it's like I had to make one better than the last one. Close to mistake none, but something new was needed in the mix too. Make it as lethal, so lethal that I would think you couldn't be made to invade certain areas, no other jurisdiction. But that was fiction. As you progress and you're enlightened, and the better you're writing by never biting, you're exciting to the crowd. Club, congregation, or gatherings. Homies in the street, they'll be thinking you OG. Smooth, wordy example of how I'm living. I get in this prime, pumping records that'll blow your mind.
This is it, y'all. 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 Shorty it, y'all.
Dope. I would've been down with rock, but I'd be broke by the punk. I'm opening up my trunk to reveal that living it up, my life is like a story. Yelling it, cause nobody else is telling it. Checking it, always getting paid, cause the rap is sort of a twist between what you needed and what I mean. What I mean by twist, now you gotta listen. Never a song it is negative, cause I'm applying what you've been missing. So in total, this is one of the many styles of an artist. Hard it may be, but not my heart, it's just a portion. Cup of salty water in the ocean. Rocking it was the notion, this means I needed a potion. So I asked the doctor, D.O.E. could he comply? Looking at me with a grin, he shrugged his head and said, why would you ask me a question? Knowing you knew the answer all the time, I'll make the records you can give us that'll blow their mind. Looking for a dope beat, too late in something melodic. After 30 seconds, Dre looked up and said, I got it like the dope sound. Rolling with a dope beat made me rock a dope rhyme, which was simple cause I'm equivalent to the greatest. Nobody knew before cause I just decided to make myself apparent once more to deliver to you in order. Let's call it a system. My brother tried to play me like a kid, so I dismissed him. And now I'm ruthless by keeping the crowd grooving. To get so rowdy that you swear your chair's moving, but it wouldn't, it couldn't. It's more a feeling you encounter when you're rocking to the music of the doc, and Dre is on the cut, so be wary of all mover. But whatever you do, take the time to enhance the record by making moves like smooth. And I'll keep pumping lyrics, top of music that'll blow your mind.
This is it, y'all. 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 This is it, y'all.
Here, Mr. Humpty. Here's your script for the Do What You Like contest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, read it. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all, this is Humpty from Digital Underground. And Pump It Up and I want to give you a full day and $500 to do what you like with me in San Francisco. We'll chill, get crazy, whack funky. Then I'll cook you dinner at the pad that I share with Shock G. Yo, this is great. I'll also give out telephones, answering machines, and autographed posters to other daily winners. Be sure to watch Pump It Up next week for details on how you can win a day with me to do what you like. Yo, this is great. Who thought this up?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'm with it. I'll do it. Let me give it an autograph real quick. Sure, honey. No problem.
Please stand by. You are about to experience an extraordinary year on ABC Sports. There's more? If you missed anything, stay tuned to
KITV4.
Now, you gotta kick it to your latest video.
Want me to kick it?
Kick it, baby.
Y'all gonna have to check this video out, the Ghetto, because it's in the house. So check it out.
Inspired you to write that song?
Well, you know, being up in Oakland, just like where we at right now, you know, it's just the surroundings and the people and what goes on. You probably you know, you'd be inspired if you ran in the circles I ran in. You know, you just want to do something because there's so much negative things going down that a lot of people can make a song about the ghetto and they'd make it negative. I made a song about the ghetto and I tried my best to make it positive in the lyrics. The music feels good and the chorus comes in and, you know, you might live in the ghetto or whatever, but you don't feel bad. You don't say, oh, he's trying to put us down or anything.
Yeah. You were just kidding, though, when you said earlier about radio play, right?
About the radio play. Nah, I wasn't kidding because actually I never really got a lot of radio play, not a lot of video play, but the Ghetto has opened a lot of doors. When I first heard the song, I knew it had that R&B feel, so I'm still hardcore flip over side B. I still got some funk on there.
Just
so,
showing a little versatility, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, then we're gonna be back with Too Short, plus on the mic with Starr.
When Reggie and I agreed to meet for breakfast, I didn't think I needed to say where. It could only be one place. Where else can you get this delicious bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit? So much for him.
I blew it. I knew Kim wanted to meet at McDonald's for breakfast. You can't get this tasty egg McMuffin anywhere else. I just never asked her which McDonald's, and I hate eating alone. Luckily, I ran into a few of my friends.
You're looking good, Reggie.
So who's Kim?
You got your 30-foot woman, 30 fast pucks, 30-pound pizza, 30 dumb clucks. But if you want to travel, your numbers just come up. 'Cause Greyhound is less than 30 bucks.
Just a 3-day advance purchase, and you can go as far as 300 miles on Greyhound for less than 30 bucks.
So listen up, Gus, and don't miss the bus. Greyhound is less than 30 bucks.
This is NWA, and they want to know, can you rap? Just call 1-900-740-3338. Enter the Ruthless Records Rap Contest. You'll be able to hear NWA's daily message and enter the NWA Ruthless Rap Contest. Leave your best rap on the line. The winner will be picked by the Ruthless Posse and win a recording contract with Ruthless Records to record your own rap single produced by the Ruthless Posse in L.A. Just call 1-900-740-3338. $2 a minute. Kids get permission.
This is Dre from NWA. Call up and enter now.
Who does the world's most fun cartoon character in a hot new 16-bit game? Who does Disney animation as only a 16-bit video game can? Does. Who gives you $30 cash back when you buy a new Sega Genesis system? Buy a Sega Genesis system now and get $30 cash back.
Back with Too Short, Sister D right here on Pump It Up in downtown LA. Still on the Inner City Life tip with my man Too Short. Yo, what you? Yo, You put that away. Put that away when we talk. I mean, I want to talk about sex, but you don't have to be looking at, you know,
I'm trying to find the centerfold, you know.
The centerfold. You worry about that later. Right now, you know, let's just talk about it. Let's not look at it, okay? Put it in your back pocket. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it right now.
Tell me what's up.
Okay, all right. Now, what made you write a song like Freaky Tales? Because first you came out, you know, with the ghetto stuff. Whatever. Actually, first you came out
with the dirty stuff.
The dirty stuff.
And now
you
it's like half of Too Short is dirty rapping. One half of me, 50%, I will rap dirty. But what it is all I'm doing, I'm just catering to the male ego. I know you don't like it. I know it's a bad thing. I know this. I have a mother who will not listen to my records.
Really?
She has every album I made with the plastic still on it. But she hanging them platinum albums on the wall, you know what I'm saying?
Mom knows what time it is, but she won't listen to your lyrics.
But
what did she say to you?
She really came to me and asked me, she said, are you really like that? And I had to tell her. I said, no, it's just a little brain work, you know?
Like a little fantasy going.
I don't give it ain't a...
No.
D trying to do me wrong.
I know, I'm not trying to do you wrong, but go ahead. Just a little bragging. Because you know how you men like to brag.
Freaky Tales is not a true story. It's really not. I didn't do it with Mary and Jane and, you know, those are real basic names that are used to rhyme.
More like Shaquita, Charnette, no.
Yeah, them really real names.
Go ahead.
But now the Ghetto, I mean, who's gonna be talking about the Ghetto?
I know, you're trying to get back in the
Ghetto, the Freaky Tales. Those are that's just my inner ego talking, trying to be a big shot, you know.
And what's up with the picture on this recent album, man? You know, you got the girl, just in case y'all don't know, but you should know if you're watching this show, with the girl, Too Short, and the girl on the lap, and she has no clothes on. What's up?
Well, I'm not a porno star or anything, you know. It's just, it was something that happened. She had her bikini on. And it was like, oh, that's such a boring shot. It's so boring. So then she had like this G-string on there, like, but you can see the string. So eventually it ended up raw. Raw.
Okay. Now let's find out how you really feel about women.
Too short or tied?
Hold up. I want to know. We got to have time for that. Let's get into a video about Kwame, one of the big boys. We're going to come back and talk about this woman stuff. Because you know Sister D is going to take time out for the sisters out there to find out the real story behind all this raw stuff. Getting real raw right here with Too Short on Pump It Up. Now, you know I got to ask you this. How do you really feel about women? Why do you refer to women as bitches?
The B word, huh? Well, no, it's not a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't when I met you, we've been having a nice conversation all day, kicking it, you know.
Oh, use me an example.
It's like, I'm telling you, it's my job. It's my job. Like they say, Eddie Murphy is the F man when he was doing all his stand-up comedy. I'm the B man now, so I gotta live up to my rep, which is I gotta get dirty on every album. I just have to. It's nothing that I want the people out there, you know, the women out there. I don't want you to think that I'm on the diss level every day and every night. You know, I come into clubs and whatnot, and I'm a real nice guy. Just call me Ty.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have a girlfriend because when you travel a lot, it's hard. It's hard to maintain a real relationship. It's hard.
I know.
It's hard. It's hard.
All right, then. He answered it. He cleared his name right here on Pump It Up. We'll be back with Too Short.
Got my centerfold.
See this? It may not look like much to you, but for a person who tested positive for the HIV virus that causes AIDS, it represents tremendous hope. Look, times have changed. Should you test HIV positive today, there's so much available that can greatly extend and improve the quality of your life. So if you have any questions in your mind, do what I did. Get tested and then get help. Because what you don't know can kill you, but what you do know could save your life.
Showers probably in the next 24 hours, and that is good news because we could certainly use the water. It's been awfully dry. See here in Taipei and in Hong Kong, also down under East Texas today. Tornado touchdown near Lake Houston. Also, men and women in Saudi Arabia were sweating it out today. Look at this in Mecca, Riyadh, and...
Dan's weather on News 4. There's no competition.
Hey, this is D. Stay tuned for more hype videos on Pump It Up.
The new mouth. It's a healthy mouth, a clean, healthy, close-up mouth. Close-up gives you the cavity-fighting protection of fluoride and the extra protection of real mouth rinse. It's a toothpaste and mouth rinse in one. For a healthy mouth, a new mouth, a close-up mouth.
Are you sitting home, watching TV, lonely? Well, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call me or one of my friends anytime, 24 hours a day. Discover what you've been looking for. Live, one-to-one conversation with someone who's easy to talk to. Now you can share your inner feelings or just call for the fun of it. So what are you waiting for? Pick up the phone and make a new friend right now.
$2.49 per minute.
Four righteous teachers, YZ, Booyah Drive, The Afros, Oaktown 357, MC Trouble. You saw him first on the mic.
What's up? Back with D right here on Pump It Up. Still hanging out with Too Short. You know, what? 976 what? Yeah, you know, he's on the phone. He went out, but right here we got on the mic with Gang Starr. How y'all doing?
I'm all right.
Okay, why don't you kick into that video that I love? Right here on Pump It Up.
This is our new video, Just to Get a Rep, right here on Pump It Up. Check it out. Short Dog's
Rap. That's a deep, deep title. So who came up with the whole concept for that?
Well, Premier and I, you know, and our boys, we talk a lot about issues affecting a lot of young brothers in the cities and whatnot. And like where we live, Brooklyn, and like Premier is from this area called East New York, and most of our boys are from there. They have the highest homicide rate in New York. And basically what's going on in the cities and around the country and the world is that brothers, you know, fronting on each other, trying to take each other out for respect, you know, over something silly, you know, to get girls or whatever, you know, for a reputation. And so we want to deal with that subject.
Now, the whole concept for Gang Starr, when did that come about?
We've been together like two years, 2.5. But basically, Gang Starr represents a combination of the street element, the intellectual element, and the spiritual all together.
Yeah, well, enough said. I want to thank you guys for coming, hanging out with me right here. Pump It Up. You got to come back.
Definitely.
All right?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Got to say what up to Spike Lee. Yeah, let's go find Too Short. Too Short. I'm going to be still on the phone.
Still on the phone.
Probably.
Next week, a crazy wild show for Paducah, Kentucky. Modi Love D and King T surprise the winner of the D-Day Invasion contest.
Hello? Anybody home? Listen, knucklehead, this is your brain speaking. Your brain. And frankly, things are a little slow up here. I mean, can we use a computer? No. Have we gotten any job training? Going back to school? Read a book lately? No. What's going to happen to us? I don't even want to think about it.
Over 25 million American workers need to upgrade their skills.
Come on, smarten up. Use your brain. Just a thought.
You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
News Tonight with Peter Jennings at 5 and News 4 at 5:30.
Okay, just because, you know, phone sex is in now. Come on. You don't need that. Come on, brother, man. Nah, get off there. Come on. We got to finish this show. Come on. Because I finally got Short Dog in the house. Come on. We got to get off that phone stuff. Let me ask you something now.
What's up?
What's the difference now between the Too Short that we hear now with the Ghetto and the Dirty Man that we know?
The difference, well, if you listen to Born to Mac, which was the first album on Jive, and Life is Too Short, second album on Jive, and this one, all I've been doing is I've been cleaning it up a little bit, just a little bit. So I guess what you can expect on the next album is basically I want to keep the A side good, but the B side, the dirty side, I want to kind of maintain the same thing. So
you're going to mix it up, have a little bit of both.
I'm just trying to get a little better for the commercial world, just for the commercial world, just a little bit better. I'm not selling out.
I was just about to ask you, do you feel that you're selling out? I mean, you're trying to do it for airplay, and there's a lot of records that, you know, that are all X-rated, that don't get any airplay that sell. So, I mean, why do you feel this need to do some commercial?
Well, if you notice, I didn't actually release a single before my album came out. I just released my album because we felt that people would say, Too Short put out the Ghetto, he gay, he sold out, you know, that ain't the Short Dog we know. So I just dropped the whole album, I let you see the flavor, and about 3 weeks later, we kicked the video into the Ghetto, and we kicked out the single and whatnot. So it's not a sellout, it's a compromise.
It's a compromise.
Stay tuned for more Pump It Up with Too Short.
We recruited some big-time sports heroes, tossed them Doritos Jumpin' Jack Cheese flavored tortilla chips, and said, hey, what makes these a winner?
Cheese! Jumpin' Jack Cheese! Cheese!
cheese! Cheese!
Jumbo Jack cheese Doritos. Hey, if these guys have to eat their words, it's like, no problem.
Doritos knows jack about cheese.
Governor's Council for Literacy was established in 1987. It is an alliance of government, business, labor, and education leaders promoting partnerships, programs, and policies which result in a literate Hawaii. Already, the Council has a successful track record. Several literacy programs are going on in the community and at the work site. But more needs to be done, and we will need to work together to provide workplace literacy training.
1-800-342-1577.
45 years ago, these sailors were rescued after their cruiser, the Indianapolis, suffered our Navy's greatest at-sea disaster. Their skipper was the target of a historic, still controversial court-martial.
I'm Paul Udell. Washington, D.C. here is just one stop in our search to discover if justice was indeed done to the court-martialed captain of the Indianapolis, and to the men who survived their terrible ordeal at sea, and to those who did not.
USS Indianapolis, Fatal Voyage, Sunday evening, 7:30.
Well, we've come to the end of Pump It Up. We had a long, hard day with my man, Too Short. Short Dog's in the house. We've been hanging out all day in downtown L.A. I want to thank the whole crew for coming out with you, you know what I'm saying? We had the twins and all of that. Plus, on the mic, we had Gangstar. I want to thank those brothers for hanging out with me. And Ronnie for the happy nappy wear and the whole nine. You know, you found out a lot about Too Short and that dual personality. You know, the good, the bad. We won't mention the rest. We out of here. He's like, oh, what's up, what's up? Oh, and speaking of that, no, we're not out of here. This magazine right here, this is disgusting. Poor women, what's up with that? Come on, I know you can get a girlfriend. No, we should